Hello, Guido here from blockbuilders.net, and we want to talk today about PancakeSwap. I want to show you how the platform works and what you can actually do with it. So first of all, if you don't know PancakeSwap, it's basically similar to Uniswap that we have on Ethereum, or SushiSwaps that's also on Ethereum. It's a platform where you can swap tokens, so you can more or less trade them. So one token for the other. And it's really very similar. It uses the same tools and the same mechanisms. So the only difference is that PancakeSwap is based on the Binance Smart Chain and not on Ethereum. And it's really popular these days. And the main reason for that is that the keys are actually way cheaper than on Ethereum. So if you do an Ethereum transaction these days, it basically costs like $25 to send coins to a different address. And if you use a smart contract or interact with a smart contract, it can easily cost $100 and more, depending on how complex a smart contract is. So in contrast to that, if you use PancakeSwap, it's really cheap. So a transaction usually costs just a few cents. And if you interact with a smart contract, it also costs just a few cents. So that's why PancakeSwap became really popular. So first of all, the first thing we're gonna need is we need a wallet to interact with PancakeSwap. If you go to the website pancakeswap.finance, you can connect here with the wallet. And we will use metamask because most people already know metamask from the Ethereum platform and from the Ethereum protocols, because a lot of protocols use metamask, and we will use that for PancakeSwap as well. If you don't have it, you need to use the Chrome browser, and then you can search for the plugin and download the MetaMask plugin. So next thing we're gonna do is we just click connect, and then we are connected. If it is your first time that you are connecting to the Binance Smart Chain, then it will ask you a couple of questions that you just need to approve, and then you will have MetaMask or the Binance Smart Chain in your MetaMask account, as you can see here, because most of the time, if you are under Ethereum, you will use the Ethereum mainnet. However, if you interact with the Binance Smart Chain, you need to switch here to Binance Smart Chain. And if you don't have that here, you just need to go to PancakeSwap and click connect and choose MetaMask, and then it will automatically add Binance Smart Chain to your MetaMask. And if it doesn't do that for any reason, I've never seen that, or I've never heard of it, why it wouldn't add it and what an issue could be with that. However, there's also a way to add it manually. I will link that in the description here, where you just need to add Binance Smart Chain manually. So once we have done that, and the next thing we're gonna do is we add some BNB to our MetaMask wallet. Because if you want to interact with the Binance Smart Chain, you always need BNB in your account in order to send a transaction or interact with a smart contract. So the best place to do that is Binance. If you don't have a Binance account yet, I will put down a link down in the description. With that link in the description, you can actually save 10% on fees when you use the link to sign up for Binance. So in order to send some BNB to our MetaMask account, we just go to BNB here. And I, of course, have BNB in my Binance account. Otherwise, you need to buy some. Then I click withdraw. And then I need the address where I want to send it to. So BNB here. And in order to get the address, we just click here. And then it automatically copies the address to our clipboard. Then we just choose Binance Smart Chain. Then we can add the amount that we want to send to our MetaMask wallet. And I just click submit here, and then I need to add my two-factor authentication, and then it's done. And it usually takes just a couple of seconds. So you will usually have your funds in under 1 minute on your MetaMask account. So that's very quick. Okay, once you have some BNB in your account, you can start using PancakeSwap. So the first thing we can do is we can exchange one token for another one. So just to keep it simple, PancakeSwap also has a token. It's called Cake. And we could, for example, exchange BNB for Cake. We need to reload that here. Then we choose Cake. And then you can see I could click swap here. I would recommend never to exchange all your BNB tokens, because then you don't have anything left for gas fees. So to pay for the transaction, so only leave some in your wallet. And we will swap that. We confirm the swap, and then we need to approve it in our metamask account. And then we basically have Cake in our metamask wallet. I rejected it because I did it earlier. And as you can see, here's my Cake. If you don't see your Cake tokens or the other tokens you traded against BNB or any other token, you can just go to coingecko.com and search for your token, for example, Cake, Pancakeswap. And then you can click here on Add to MetaMask, and then it basically adds the contract details to MetaMask, and then you can actually see your tokens in MetaMask. It already has BNB in it. However, Cake is not in it at the beginning, so you need to add it manually most of the times. So that's the easiest if you do it with coingecko.com. It's pretty straightforward, actually. Okay, now we have the token exchange. You can, of course, change it back or change it to any other token that is traded on PancakeSwap. And you can, of course, provide liquidity. So as you may know, trading on PancakeSwap works with pools. So if you want to trade BNB for Cake, and what it basically does, it's taking Cake out of the pool and putting BNB in, and that changes the ratio between Cake and BNB in the pool. And so technically speaking, your trade makes Cake more expensive because there's less Cake in the pool but more BNB. However, we only did a small trade here, so it's not affecting that price very much because the pool is just a couple million or a couple 100 million big. So, however, anyone can provide liquidity on PancakeSwap. All you need to do is you select what you want to provide. So if you want to provide liquidity for the BNB Cake pool, you need to have both cryptocurrencies in your wallet, and then you need to provide them both in the same ratio. So if you provide Cake worth $100, then you also need to provide BNB worth $100. And as you can see, if I do that here, my share of the pool would be very small. However, I would still get a percentage of all the fees. So if you exchange a token on PancakeSwap, you pay a fee of, I think, 0.3%. And that fee is distributed to the liquidity providers. And if you provide liquidity, you will get your share of the pool. And then you can just approve it here and provide liquidity for that pool. I will reject that. And once you have done that, you will actually have LP tokens. So you are basically a liquidity provider for that pool. So you will get LP tokens of Cake BNB, and you can then, for example, stake them. So there's farms and pools, and with farms you can actually stake your LP tokens that you get for providing liquidity. You also have to know, if you provide liquidity, you can, of course, still withdraw your tokens anytime. So you just need to unstake them and you can have your tokens back. So Okay, once you have LP tokens, you can actually go to farms and then you can stake them. Stake LP tokens. And yeah, I don't have any right now in the account. However, if I would, you can just click max and then you can just stake them. And as you can see here for the Cake BNB LP token, you would get almost 78% interest per year. However, you don't need to leave them there for 1 year. You can still withdraw or unstake them anytime, and you will still get your share of interest. And there are other pools where you get easily more than 100, 200, or 300% interest per year. So that's annual interest here. So that's basically farms. And besides that, there's also pools. And the difference between farms and pools is that you can stake here single currencies. So if you only have Cake, you can here just stake some Cake, and as you can see, you will get an interest rate here of 93%. So also quite high, and depends on the cryptocurrency. However, you have to know it's not always good that you get such a high interest rate, because you have to keep in mind some tokens actually lose money over time, or probably most of them. So you have to really know in which tokens you want to invest. So that's basically Pancakeswap and pools and farms. And there's also a lottery. It's basically, there's a lottery draw every few hours, and you can just claim some tickets if you put some Cake in it, and then you will get a number on several numbers, and if you have the winning numbers, you will receive some money. And all the tickets that don't have any or that don't win anything, the Cake will actually be burned. So however, with every lottery draw, some Cake will be burned, which makes the inflation, or which lowers the inflation of Cake. So that's basically the lottery. And then you can also trade NFTs on, or you can get NFTs on Pancakeswap. So however, that are the most important functions of Pancakeswap. If you have any question, please feel free to use the comments down below. If you don't have a Binance account, please feel free to use the link to sign up and save 10% on fees. And if you find that video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.